everybody, and welcome back to our series Grace Changes Everything. And today we're filming in the Clay Farm Community Centre, which is right at the heart of the community where our church is based in Cambridge, in the area of Trumpington. And we're going to pick up today straight away at Romans chapter 2 verse 1. Therefore you are without excuse, every man of you who passes judgment. For in that you judge another, you condemn yourself. For you who judge practice the same things. When I read that, what really impacted me was that comparison is a killer, literally. Comparison and judgment put us in an inexcusable place. Because if we judge at all, then we've got to be applying some standard of righteousness. But the very use of a standard fails because we ourselves still do wrong things. And when we come up with this standard, we might have our idea of what is right and wrong, but other people do different things. They do different wrongs, but they're wrongs nonetheless. They may appear holy, or they may appear better than someone else, but who really sets the line of judgment? Who really sets a standard? Because if we set our own standard, really we're saying, by my own standard, I've set the line here and I pass and others fail. You see, when we use a standard like that, our own issues and shortcomings, they never appear as bad as somebody else's. Because it's our system, it's our judgment, it's our rules, it's our line that we've set. And someone else might have put that line in a different place. We would fail their tests. We would fall short of their line. By assuming a standard, we remove all excuses, because none of us are impartial, none of us are fair, none of us are unbiased, but more importantly, none of us are all-knowing. We don't know everything about each other or the intentions behind our actions. And our standard that we set for ourselves is inevitably tailored so that we'll pass. Choosing to be assessed by comparison, we place ourselves under the standard of God's judgment. So, where's the line? Where is the line? How good is good enough? Who gets into heaven and who doesn't? Because if there's a line, surely God would have told us where it was. He wouldn't have left us in the dark and said, well, I'm really not going to tell you how this system works. I'm not going to tell you how the rules work, but if you fall to the right side of the line, you get in. If you're the wrong side of the line, you're not in. Where is that line? You see, if we knew where the line was on our deathbed, we'd be sure that by the time we got there, we'd done one sin less than we needed to fail and fall the wrong side of the line. And if we knew we were just about to fall the wrong side of the line, we'd behave like angels until we got there. So, where is good enough? For instance, if you look at the lives of some famous people from history, which side of the line does Mother Teresa fail? Is she good or bad? Conversely, which side of the line would somebody like Hitler sit? Or which side of the line would somebody like Stalin sit? What about Martin Luther King? Where is that line, and where are you on that line? Where are you on that standard of goodness? Where do you sit on that scale of goodness, and which side of the line are you? Well, here's the good news. Well, I guess it could be seen as bad news too, in that there is a line. There is a standard by which people are judged, and that line is perfection. That line is Jesus himself. The Bible tells us that all have sinned and all fall short of the glory of God. We all fall short of the line. You and I, however good we think we are, however good we seem to be in comparison to others, we fall short. And when you think about it, because I've thought about this a lot, that is the only standard that is fair to everyone. That is the only standard by which we can measure an absolute. The problem is, none of us can keep it. Nobody can meet that standard. Nobody can meet that line. Nobody is good enough to get in. That is why we need grace. That is why we have an incredible Saviour who gave his life for us, so that we could have his righteousness, so that we could meet the standard, so that we would have right standing before God, and we would meet that standard of perfection.